So we open the next morning after Diana done cussed Sutton out. So Kyle and Ren are up first and they're going over the events of yesterday. And now Erica joins them. Kyle says Sutton cool one-on-one, but she can't function in the group. Over with Garcelle, Sutton, and Sheree, they heading over to pick up Erica for snowmobiling, and she ain't getting along with none of them. The chip heifer went over and stayed at Diana Hotel because Kyle's house triggered her. Dorit has on an entire Fendi ski suit with a Fendi helmet. I cannot. So Diana's with the ski group and Kyle. Over in the snowmobiling car, everybody quiet. So after snowmobiling, we all sitting down and Sutton's like, I'm staying in the safety zone today. And Erica's like, well, anything can get to everybody. Something clearly got to her last night. And that's where she is. Erica tells Sutton that something in her apologies just isn't ringing true. And she can at least own what she does. All right, we going to dinner. Garcelle brings Crystal some tequila, and they talk about Erica's errands. We wouldn't want earrings that were ill-gotten gains, and Garcelle keeps looking at her ear to see when she gonna pop them in. So we all sitting down, and Kathy told Crystal she can wear her top because she's got little girl boobs, like Paris and Nikki. Erica really on her Marie Antoinette talking about all these expensive bags and baubles, but they're about to be repossessed in bankruptcy court. Oh my God. So Garcelle brings up the earrings, and she's like, oh, they're actually 1.3, but I'll show them to you. And Garcelle said, don't you want to give them away? And she said, well, if they're deemed not mine. So Garcelle trying to break it down, like, why wouldn't you give those earrings up? Like, you ain't gonna miss them, and it's not an admission of guilt, but you're trying to do something. So we get back to the house after dinner, after Erica said she ain't giving up them earrings, and Garcelle was like, okay, well, I guess you'll just hear me because you out on the reel. But now we back at the Heezy, and Erica is drunk and ornery. So Kathy gets up and starts shilling her tequila. However, Garcelle tells the chip heifer, Erica keeping them urns. Oh, God. Madam, shut up. If you were so passionate about the victims, take out your earrings and donate. So Garcelle invites Erica over. Whew, it is hot. So Erica's sauntering around the house while everybody getting their jammy jams on. She's like, I'm not taking anything off unless it's for a man. Well, honey, you ain't good at picking men, otherwise you wouldn't be broke as a he-hank. Millions of dollars mired in debt. Renna handing out edibles. Now, Lisa Renna, why you rolling your eyes at Kathy's tequila when everybody supported your Renna Rosé? Kathy ain't done nothing to you. However, Erica ain't gonna take no tequila because she knows it makes her put her butt on her shoulders. But it's heading there anyway. Sutton ain't sipping either. However, over with Garcelle, the chip heifer, and Diana, Garcelle says Erica opened up about the $750,000 earrings, and I said I would have given them back. Oh, Diana, this cheap wig you got on. Everything about you gets on my nerve. So Garcelle says, look, I'm going to call Erica over. I ain't going to talk about her behind the back. I don't know why you going to needle this evil heifer some juries you won't pry out of her cold, dead hands. Erica's like, I'm not going to do anything that's not legally required. So I'm waiting to see what the court says about how these earrings were acquired. Anything she can keep, she keeping. Crystal said, is there anything you'd want to do? She said, I don't want to do nothing but stay rich and white. And now Diana got a paper. But that's the thing, the justice is based on facts. The fact is he stole and she received and benefited from said stolen goods, madam. So Crystal's trying to put a human face on it, and Erica's like, no, the law is precedent. You misused that word, but okay. Why would you give it up? So you can look good? I'd look better with these blood diamond earrings. I mean, you're just full evil queen at this point. Garcelle said I'd have a little more compassion and a little less earring. Erica's like, well, I have compassion just because I haven't fought it out yet, but I have to hold on to my husband's ill-gotten gains. You don't have compassion because you don't want compassion to seem like you're guilty. I'm not guilty! Who said I was guilty? That shouldn't even be the question. Garcelle's like, I'm not saying you guilty, but you sure looking like a hit dog that's hollering. Crystal said, well, we were just thinking about making people whole. Erica said, well, they better get whole in court. Not in the court of public opinion. Erica gonna hold on to every penny that man stole. It's as simple as that. I'm not talking about public opinion. Yeah! Yeah. I mean, child, I guess. The look of horror on the other ladies' faces as Erica starts to have her fit. I don't know what drug she's on, but this is giving me an induced tea. You're not letting the legal process play out. Yeah, because it's going to take 8 to 10 years and you want everybody to have forgotten about it by then. Now, Erica, this don't make sense. Now, you're saying, oh, when people accuse you of stuff, you just throw your hands up and agree? Nobody accused you of anything. It's your husband who had the accusations. You're just a receiver and a beneficiary of fraudulent funds. Crystal said, look, nobody's telling me how to feel. I just care about victims. I know you don't, but I do. Let's get real. Let's get real. You're not caring about facts, though. Ooh, my goodness. This is like when Kim Zolciak gets angry. Just trash. The honk jumped out. Back him up. Come on. Well, let's just look at the New York Times article, because you didn't sue them, so clearly they had some facts. Cite it! Cite it! Cite it! Erica, I am so mad that this wasn't the whole episode. The episode was absolutely nothing. I mean, all we needed were these 10 minutes, but they should have given us this whole scene, because I can tell you there's a lot more great moments other than cite it. You're telling me that there were victims that were not paid? Have you proven that those people haven't been paid? Erica's like, now I feel for the potential victims if they were defrauded, because we don't know. We don't know. A court of law ain't said. Just because someone said something doesn't make it true. The only person you should care about is me. So Ritta's trying to go over and stop Erica because she really embarrassing herself, and Sutton's like, let her go. Let her go. She wants to say, I'm a liability. Let's see what her loose lips leak. Erica's on her Maya. It's all about me, 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 me. I don't give a F about anybody else but me. Cringe-worthy. She said the question is, were they defrauded by Girardi Keys? Not Erica Girardi. Girardi Keys. I'll never work there. But you benefited, heifer. But go on and put your head in the sand. Keep your ass on your shoulders. Kyle's like, well, let's have a little sensitivity to the victims. Erica's like, me. Me, 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 me. So Kyle talking to Erica about the victims, and she's like, people effing died. And Kathy says, Kyle, stop cursing. I'm sorry, Kyle grown as hell. Y'all both over 50. You can say fuck if you wanna. Erica is induced, and she's putting herself in deep doo-doo. They ain't my victims, and it ain't my problem. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Erica said, not I said the fly. Kyle says, look, I'm trying to help you in your victimization. I'm not a victim. I'm just a wife that's been left in ruin. Debt. Deep mired debt. That would be a victim to me. Well, I'm going to see you soon for something. This episode, I mean, the last few minutes were good, like watching this rampage, but they said, you know what, everything else was filler queen.